Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Kerri and I'm going to start on a series today showing you how to crochet this train and the animals on it. I'll just show you. I'll be starting with the engine, and next I'll be doing one of the carriage, and then the animals, and lastly the caboose. For the engine, I'll be using 4 colours. I'll be using blue where the red is, a brighter yellow, black and grey. I'll be using 4-ply crochet cotton. I find it gives me a crisper finish. You'll also need a crochet hook, sewing and darning needle and scissors. I find it easier to stitch my work together with sewing thread, so I'll be using matching thread, but you use whatever you're comfortable with. We'll get started. Now we start with 31 chain. We miss the first chain and we do 1 single crochet in each chain to the end. For a single crochet, we put the yarn through the chain, pull up a loop, yarn round, take off 2. So in through, pick up a loop, yarn round, take off 2. So we're going to do 1 single crochet in each chain across. I'm using Sullivan's Seascape today. Very pretty colour, it's 4-ply cotton. For the second row we do 1 chain and turn, and into the first 2 stitches we're going to work a decreased single crochet. So we put a yarn in to the first single crochet, bring up a loop, a yarn in, hook into the second one, bring up a loop, yarn round, take off 2. Now we're going to work 1 single crochet right across. So I'll do that and I'll come back. When we get to the end, we make sure we do a single crochet in this last stitch or our work will be uneven. And then we do a chain and turn, and we're going to do single crochets in each stitch until the last 2. So I'll be back when I get towards the end of the row. For the last 2 stitches we're going to do another decreased single crochet. So pick up loops from the next 2 and yarn over and take off all 3. Then 1 chain, turn, and another decreased single crochet in the first 2 stitches. And then 1 single crochet in each stitch to the end. So I'll see you at the end of the row. That's the 4th row finished. The 5th row is going to be the same as the 3rd. So 1 chain, turn, 1 single crochet in each stitch until the last 2 and a decreased double crochet. I do have my patterns on my website. My website details are in the description below if you'd like to check that out. But I'll just continue along this row and see you when I get near the end. I'm near the end of the 5th row. I've got 2 stitches left, so I'll do my decreased single crochet. Then 1 chain, and for the 6th row I'll start with decreased double crochet, single crochet into the first 2 stitches. And our work should look like that, a nice slope. Now I'm going to do single crochet along to the last 2 stitches. And the last 2 stitches will just miss. There are 2 stitches left. I'm going to leave them all together, so I'll do a chain, turn my work, and I'm going to do a single crochet in each stitch to the end. So this is the last stitch of the row here. So we do a chain and turn, and for rows 8 to 12 we're going to do one chain and then return and then a single crochet in each stitch. So I'll do that rows 8 to 12 and I'll come back and show you what to do after that. I'll finish row 12, so I'll do a chain and turn. Now this is the right side of our train engine, and we're now going to start on the cabin. So we're going to work a single crochet in the first 11 stitches, so 11 single crochet. Now for rows 14 to 19 we do one chain and turn, and we work over these 11 stitches, so a single crochet in each. So I'll do that and I'll be back. Now that's the body of our train finished. I'm just going to do single crochet around the edge to neaten it. So I'll start with one chain and I won't turn, and then I'm just going to work single crochet down this edge here. Just in through the stitches, just so you get a nice neat edge. When I get to this corner, I'm just going to slip stitch into the corner and then turn my work and do a single crochet into the next stitch here, and then work along. That just gives you a nice neat corner. At this corner here, I'm going to do one chain and then work another single crochet in the same stitch, just to give me a sharper corner. And just work down around the curve. Now when I get to here, I'll be crocheting my tail in, and I'll just go around. I won't be working along there. I'll finish at this corner here. So I'll do that and I'll come back and show you how to do the rest. Now that's my engine done with the edging finished. Next I'm going to work on the roof. I'm going to do chain and then I'm going to attach it along the top of the cabin. I always do a few extra chain because it seems to take more than you think. I think probably about 23, but I'm going to cast on 25 chain for my roof. I'll be working in black, but whatever you'd like to do you can use. Now we're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then 2 more single crochet in the next 2 chain. Now I'm going to place my chain on top of the engine, the roof of the engine, and I'm going to work through the chain and the engine. So I'll put my hook into the chain and the edge there and pull up a loop and then do a single crochet, and then into the next chain, into the next stitch in there, pull up a loop and do a single crochet, and right across. It's a little bit fiddly, but it makes a nice finish in the end. And then I'm going to single crochet into 3 chain. I've got a few chain left, so I can just undo those. I'd rather have too many and undo them than not have enough and have to redo it again. Now my chain are undone, and that's what it should look like. Now we're going to do 1 chain and turn our work, and we're going to work 1 single crochet in each single crochet from the previous round. We're going to do 2 rows of that, and then we'll fasten off. Just into each stitch, a single crochet. So I'll do the next 2 rows and then I'll come back at the end of the next row. Now that's our roof finished, so I'll fasten it off. And next we'll start on the funnel. You start the funnel about 6 stitches in from the cabin, so about here. I'm doing my funnel in black, and I start with 2 chain, and I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in the same stitch, half double crochet is round the hook into the stitch, pick up a loop and round and take off 2, and we're going to do 2 half double crochet in this next stitch. I've done 1 already, so do another one. and then you do 2 chain and turn. I'm going to do a half double crochet in this stitch here to the same place where your chain was, and then we're going to do 1 half double crochet in each stitch across to the last one. And we're going to do 2 in the last, in the chain. Then we're going to do 1 chain and turn, a single crochet in the same place, and then 1 single crochet in each stitch across to the last and 2 in the last. And there's your funnel. We'll fasten it off. Now I'm going to make the window. I'm going to do the window in yellow, and we'll start with 7 chain. Miss the first stitch, and we're going to single crochet in the other 6. Now we're going to work 5 rows of 1 chain and turn, and 1 single crochet in each stitch. So I'll do that and I'll be back. And there's our 5 rows, so now we're going to just do an edging round to neaten it. So 1 chain, and we're going to work 1 single crochet in each stitch around, just like we did around the engine. And I'll catch my tail in. Chain there for the corner. Chain there for the corner too, and work in the same stitch, and then just up the side. I'm going to leave it there because that looks quite square. Next I'm going to start on the wheels. I'll start on the inner wheels. They're just a magic loop. A magic loop is as if you're starting a chain like that, and then I'm going to do one chain and work 8 single crochet into the loop. Grab hold of the tail and pull it as tight as I can, and then a slip stitch into the first chain. And that's the inner part of the wheel. You'll need 2 of those. For the outer part of the wheel, you'll join your contrasting thread, just pull it through and do three chain. I'm going to work a double crochet into the same place as my 3 chain, and 2 double crochet into each stitch around. I'm crocheting in my tail. So I'll just continue around and I'll be back when I finish the round around the circle. At the end of the round, you do a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Now I'd like my wheels to be a bit bigger, so I'm going to do another row. So I'll start with 3 chain. Into the next stitch I'm going to work 2 double crochet, and then followed by 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And I'm going to repeat that round. 2 double crochet in 1 stitch and then 1 double crochet in the following stitch all the way around. So I'll do that and I'll be back. Now that's the wheel done. I just slip stitch into the 3rd chain and fasten off. I'll just end off all my tails and make another wheel, and I'll come back and show you how to put the train together. Now we position the window evenly there, and then we'll stitch that on next. Just going to stitch around the edge. But you can do it whichever way you're comfortable with. and just continue around. For the wheels, I'm going to attach it just evenly with that line across there where it goes in. So I'll do the front one first. Just stitch around. And then the other wheel will go about there. So I'll stitch those on and I'll be back. Now the wheels are on. The last thing we've got to do is crochet just some chain for this part here. I'm going to leave a tail to stitch it in and just crochet enough chain to fit that area, reasonably tight. That seems enough. I'll cut that off and sew these on. So you just stitch it in there. Just turn them so the chain sit the right way up. And then fasten it at the back. Do the other side and I'll come back. That's the engine done. I'll probably stitch this down. It depends what I'm going to be using it for, of course. And next time I'll be showing you how to make the carriage. Thank you for watching. If you've liked my video, please subscribe and like. I'll see you next time. Bye.